Me too. Oh.
I got my steps in.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's see. It's fine.
All right. We are live everywhere.
Good
Someone's
morning.
banging on that.
Good morning. Happy Monday. Do you want to go do it?
Yeah.
Where are we at? Okay, I can hear myself. It's just me, folks. This is dangerous. That means who knows what we're going to talk about. I hope everybody had an amazing Thanksgiving. Oh, let me turn the volume down. Sorry, our producer's gone. We are in St. Augustine for the first time ever doing Quilt Talk. We forgot our Quilt Talk sign. So just imagine, if you will, that there's a beautiful sign that Cindy made that says Quilt Talk. Because that's what we're doing. We're here in St. Augustine doing Quilt Talk live. Good morning, Char. Good morning, Melanie, Nancy. Let's see, a handful of other people. All right. I think Joann just showed up, so Tony had to run downstairs to let her in. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Denise. Good morning, Janice. All right. I've missed you guys. I tell you, anytime that I'm gone, even if it's just for a week, it feels like eternity because I'm in the shops every day. So when I don't see you guys for a full week, it feels like the world is off. But we're back. Everything is back in order. Kids in school. Good morning, Pat. We're ready to rock. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah, we'll close that and it'll be prettier. And I hear footsteps. So, all right. As Joann finds her way through the maze to get up here with Tony, again, happy holidays. I hope you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving. We took a trip up to Louisville. It was, good morning, you found us. It was fantastic. We got to see all the family. Family came from Seattle, and most of my family's in Louisville. Dad came up from Jacksonville. It was a party. It was awesome. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're supposed to be wherever you like.
I have never been up here before.
It's the secret hideout.
Yes.
And everybody's saying good morning to you.
Good
So,
morning.
good morning, Joann. Thanks, Char. Glad you had a great Thanksgiving. I did have a fantastic Thanksgiving. Did you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving as well?
Yeah.
I'm going to assume. I love that. Cute.
It's Christmas. Why are you here?
It's almost.
He wasn't happy with me that.
We did put our tree up
Uh-huh.
yesterday, so it felt okay.
You're starting to get Christmas.
The
feeling.
tree's up. It's good.
Mhm.
We lost a cat in the process, but we found her this morning.
Hopefully not in the
No, in the corner. Yeah, anyway. So, did you have a nice Thanksgiving?
I did.
Fantastic. Well, I was just rambling, trying to stall, wait for you to get up here.
I could tell.
And now the show can start. What do you mean you can tell? That's all I ever do.
That's right.
Ramble. Let's do. All right. So, yes. So, if you're just tuning in, this is Quilt Talk. We do it every single Monday at 9 a.m.
And we're missing our
I told them,
sign.
imagine that there's a beautiful sign here that says
Sorry.
Quilt Talk.
Yeah.
We're in St. Augustine, so this is the first time we've ever done this here, and so a little bit of a, feeling it out.
Mhm. I'm excited because I have not been here since the opening.
Yep.
And I've been wanting to come and things just haven't worked out. And so now we're here and I can't wait to go downstairs and go on.
Oh, so you didn't get to look at anything. You just
No.
went right upstairs. We're like, come on.
No, I was late. I'm sorry.
Fantastic. Good morning, Ann.
Bonnie's on YouTube.
Good morning, Bonnie on YouTube. All right. So I don't have my sticky note. This is going to be tricky. I know. Well,
Not really.
I kind of know. We've got a lot of drawings to do. And actually, I haven't been here for a full week. We walked downstairs, and one of the first things I saw was a box.
Uh-huh.
And on that box had my name. And I knew immediately it was new fabric. Tony's making a
Don't mind me.
ruckus over there.
We like.
No, it's good.
No, anyway.
Yeah, so you just threw me off here.
There, open the box.
No, look, I'm telling you. It's good.
That's weird.
No, it's great. Tell the producer the lighting's good, right, Joann?
That's right.
Don't we
It
look
looks
beautiful?
perfect to me.
Yeah, there we go. So it was a box and it had fabric in it. So I know we're going to do some unboxing of some fabric. We're going to do some drawings. I wanted to say happy Thanksgiving.
We're gonna do fabric up here.
Yeah, we're just going to, it's a box. So
Oh, it's
literally-
right here.
yeah.
So do you know what's in it yet?
yeah, that's why I got excited. I had to make sure it was fabric,
Okay.
to be fair. And then I thought we're going to let you do your thing, and then I'm going to talk over and over and over again about today's Monday, our first ever.
Cyber Monday.
But it's an online sale, cut up and sold.
Oh, wow.
The cut up and sold show. Sorry, yeah, right. It's cute, right? So we're gonna do an online. We're gonna do some live selling online for the first time ever. But yes, it is Cyber
Right
Monday.
here during our show.
No.
Oh,
Wait, you're not
No
prepared?
pressure.
Good morning, Angelina, Irene. Good morning, Mama. Nina, Joyce.
I think it's so cool that your mom tunes in.
She does. Normally on Instagram. She's on Facebook with us today. Likes and shares. I see you guys already doing it. I love it. Hit the thumbs up, hit the hearts. You got it. And share with a friend.
That's right.
And if you're watching this back and it's not live, remember what we have to tell them to do? Tag replay.
Put you on the spot.
I
You need to tell me when you're going to ask questions.
told you that last time. You were like, I don't understand what's happening.
So
No,
I need to remember that. Huh?
what it
Tell
does.
me again what you do.
So a lot of times people don't get to watch us live,
Right.
which is why we want you to share it with a friend.
Uh-huh.
And so if they're watching it and it's not live,
Uh,
the hashtag, which is the number sign,
right.
and the word replay,
Okay.
and that'll let us know that they watched it
Okay.
after the fact, but also it bumps it back up to the top of our feed,
Okay.
and then more people can find us.
All right. I remember now. I was like totally confused. Like this had gone beyond my ability of
Nope.
technology.
You got this. Good morning, AJ. What's up, buddy? Good morning, Maria. Deanna, welcome back. Thank you. Good morning. Stay warm up there. Yeah, well, I'm telling you, we went to Ruby Falls. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, which is in Tennessee, near Chattanooga. Absolutely amazing. I don't love small spaces. Didn't know what I was getting into, and they take you like 230 something meters down the Eiffel Tower's height, whatever that is, down into the mountain in an elevator, and then you're in the mountain, like in the cave. It's terrifying, but it was awesome. And then, of course, you get to the top, and I don't like heights either. Well, guess what there is? Look out, some towers, and it was it was fun.
That sounds fun.
But the
So
reason
when
I
you
said
were in
that
the cave, did they turn out all the lights and it was so black you couldn't even see like this far?
only once or twice, and then they lit up the waterfall. Because that's what it is. You walk down into a
Oh,
waterfall
wow.
that's in the middle of the
It's
cave.
called Ruby Falls.
Ruby Falls.
I need to start exploring.
It was amazing. I said that because, trust me, it's not cold here compared to where we're at. And we slept in a train. Like it's a hotel that was an old
Cool.
Yeah, my son had the best time. And then my son was like not happy about this, but we hit a Bigfoot Sasquatch museum on the way home.
Uh-huh.
Talk about fun.
That was your part.
Everybody was said Casper love it. I was like, he tolerated it. So, all right, let's do some drawings. Let's do that. Let's see. This is the cash cow.
Yeah.
So, if you come into St. Augustine, if you come into any of the Cut Up and Sews, Cut Up and Sew in Palm Coast has a cash pig. Cut Up and Sew St. Augustine has a cash cow.
Mhm.
And anytime that you come into the store and pay with cash, you get your name on a little ticket. And it goes in the drawing or the cash pig or the cow, and then we do a drawing for a gift card, $25 gift card.
Yeah.
And this is the St. Augustine cash cow.
Mm-hmm. And you get 2 tickets if you know the code word.
And if you know the super duper secret code word, which we tell you at the end of this show, hopefully.
I wrote it down.
Thank you, Tony. You guys are pretty good about reminding us. I forget all the time, but Tony also sends it out in an email and possibly even in a text. But you have to wait till the end.
That's right. You have to watch.
We make
the
you hang
whole-
out with us.
Or just come back. But no, never mind.
Yeah, right. So, all right, let's do the drawing. I'm gonna let you do this if you don't mind. Good morning, Diana.
Irene Knight.
Oh, Irene. We know Irene. Fantastic.
There you go.
Teaching her first class this Saturday. Here.
That's right. Irene, first of all, congratulations. But you were teaching, is it full?
I think there's 2 through 2 or 3 spots.
There may be a couple spots left. We have our first embroidery class here at the Cut Up and Sew St. Augustine.
Oh, cool.
And it's holiday gift cards, embroidery,
Oh,
all in the
that'll be
hoop.
fun.
So it's on the calendar, cutupandsew.com. Just go to the St. Augustine tab, St. Augustine classes, and check it out. There's
Oh,
still
I love
time
it.
to sign up.
That name. That's great.
Perfect. What a nice segue to talk about her class too.
Mhm.
All right, so there's that, and this is not so pretty, but that's all
Oh,
right.
but there's more here.
But that's for something different.
Oh, my goodness.
There's
Yeah, take it
3
everywhere.
drawings. This is for the Cash Pig, which is the St. Augustine.
Okay.
The
Palm Coast.
Palm Coast drawing. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's doing anything at all. If you look at
Let me do
it.
this.
Good morning, Barbara.
Oh, wow.
Good morning,
this is so
Cheryl.
pretty.
Maybe we should double this.
Here, yeah, this one's prettier. Not that it matters, but
It's easier to mix.
it is. We're all about aesthetics here.
Don't forget that.
Oh, yeah, that could be the winner. I want. Now, I feel better about that. The second winner is
Jackie O'Brien.
congratulations, Jackie. If you put my name
Congratulations.
tonight, I was gonna. Or, I
Yeah,
didn't
my
name, I was
name
gonna
is
laugh.
well, she probably does.
Yeah, we won't read your phone number out to the world, but Jackie O'Brien, that's right. Congratulations. Fantastic. So remember, anytime you come in, just pay with cash. Get your name in the ticket or in the cash paper cow, and then you get a chance to win some free money.
Right.
So this is, by the way, thank you to everybody for the whole week last week who participated in all the sales. And Tony was sending out a text message every day letting people know, surprise, this is what the sale for the day is. If you are not opted in for receiving texts, you should be. Is it scrolling?
Mhm.
Somewhere around there. If you text Cutting Crew, all capitals, to 85100, you can opt in, and then you'll get all those awesome text messages. And it was fun because it was Black Friday week, so we had a different sale every day. And then on Saturday, we had a progressive sale, which we did last year, which was awesome. So from 10 to 11, it was 30%, 11 to 12, 25, 12 to, and so on. So
It's
these,
a good day to be here. For sure.
yeah, it was awesome, and people definitely took advantage.
Mhm.
And so these
I
are the,
did see because there's a lot of.
that's right. Well, hey, I've said it before, blatant bribery. But this is for an extra $25 gift card that we don't normally do, but it was for the tickets that were collected from the Saturday sale.
Okay.
Pick one more winner.
And this is Allison Winfrey.
All right. And all of these are so well written,
Thank you
legible.
so much so that I can read them.
Allison, congratulations. We will be calling you today. Congratulations, Irene. I think it was Jackie.
Yep.
And Allison. Whoop, whoop.
Okay.
Fantastic. That's it for the drawing.
Fun. That
I know it was fun.
fun giving away money.
It's fun giving away money. Something I just want to kind of mention, since we have a wonderful captive audience, is don't forget, Cut Up and Sew is now in 2 places. But when you go to our calendar, we're really trying to have different selections of classes in different places. Joann teaches every Friday at Cut Up and Sew in Palm Coast. We're going to start sprinkling some Joann here in St. Augustine.
It's already up there.
Is it already on there?
First class in January.
Beautiful. So, and that's exactly where I was going. So that's awesome. So we want you to check out both calendars because there are different classes at each location. And just make sure you're looking at SA because we do have some classes that are both places, or PC, Palm Coast, St. Augustine. And we want to hear input. So keep the emails, text messages, however you want to respond to us. Keep the suggestions coming because that's how we find new classes.
You know, I always tell my students that if they get, when they're 95 and they can still think, they can thank me. But now I think between the 2 calendars and all this sort of stuff, I think we can thank Josh. Because it's really going to make you have to think.
But you are creating, you're giving an education. We all know because Joann taught us that sewing is healthy.
That's
It's
right.
good for
Right.
the brain and the memory and for stress and everything.
Stress relief. and
So
all.
sew more or create more. Hence the
Create
live
more,
to create. Even if you're not a sewer and you just like seeing what we're doing, paint, draw, take pictures,
Whatever it is, sir.
sing a song, make music.
Whatever it is.
All right, I'm gonna get this box of fabric that's here. I'm gonna move your purse.
Oh, boy. I can't wait for this. It's a big box and it looks pretty heavy.
Okay, I'm hoping this table is completely. So we have brought a few collections over to the new store since we opened, but this is the first delivery actually to the store. And this is one, I'll be honest with you, that Brenda had on order. And she's like, "Do you want to cancel this?" I'm like, "No chance."
No chance.
Because it
You
is.
should ask them. Yes. What do you think it is?
Oh, what do you guys think it is? That's great. I like games. Good morning, Finn, Patty. What do you think? What line? What collection of fabric do you think it is? Do you think it's Christmas fabric? Do you think it's Tula? Do you think it's?
Tell them who the manufacturers.
Well, no, that'll just give it away.
Not necessarily. We have PC people don't know what it is.
Is this Charlie Harper?
Yeah.
It's
So-
from Birch Fabrics.
Oh, bird
Yeah.
fabric. Oh. Well, we screwed it up. That's all right. It's new Charlie Harper. So okay. Here's what we're
If
gonna
you
do.
don't know who Charlie Harper is, wait.
If you don't know who Charlie Harper is, here I'll tell you what. Because we're a little bit high, so I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the bolts out and I'm gonna move this big old ugly box. And
If this is Josh's favorite.
Oh no, this is my favorite. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited.
oh, Joann's excited. That's fantastic. So, if you don't know who Charlie Harper is or have not seen any of the collections,
This is box N.
I was blown away how many pieces were there.
You don't know who Charlie Harper is. He's an artist who did mainly nature things in a rather unusual fashion. And
Super artsy, very unique and original.
yeah,
Art Deco.
Art Deco type. Yeah.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
cool.
it's like a squid and a whale. Oh, that's awesome.
so when he died, he was his family was approached by different fabric manufacturers, and they refused to allow his work to be put on fabric initially. But then Birch Fabrics came forward, and because Birch Fabrics is a more organic, they use more organic methods and it's more organic fabric, they allowed Birch Fabrics to be able to reproduce his artwork.
That's awesome.
Look at that. I didn't
What's
know
up,
that.
Kappa? Hey, by the way, JP, when I got this collection, when I completely thought of you. This is so your style. I know you don't sew or collect fabric, but his.
Is that a cat?
It's
It
a.
is. It is. This is a wonder. This is my favorite fabric, and I've been looking for it because I.
It's like very modern retro. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's awesome.
It's Art Deco.
Art Deco.
It's just really cool.
Flamingos are awesome. I want you to see the color.
I know. We'll have to open that up and we'll take some pictures and show you guys. But
It's hard to tell what that
it is. I didn't want to spend the whole time unwrapping all of them,
Mhm.
but because we literally just before we went live found the box. So, I'm excited. Good morning, Tris. What up, Becca? So yeah, if you guys have not seen, we've had just a little bit of Charlie Harper in on Palm Coast. We have now at least 2 full lines here, including a panel, and we have a nice sample downstairs. So you guys got to check it out. It's really
Okay.
cool. And I feel like Charlie Harper is one of those that people, if they don't see, unless they've used it before, it's one of the lines where they go, "This is awesome, but I don't know what to do with it."
Yeah, so it's good you have a sample.
You know.
I'm going to go down and look at
It happens with Tula all the time. And Kate, this is beautiful. I don't know what to do.
it. Mhm.
You know, and hence the Tula Club.
Yeah.
And you could start a Charlie Harper Club.
Martha says, is there a pattern that goes with that fabric?
It's a Josh box of fabric.
I'm trying to think.
We'd have to look on the Birch Fabrics.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to find out. Is there a pattern that goes with that fabric? I haven't seen, but it just came out, so
The website.
we'll find out. Yeah.
I have one pattern for it, but it's not suitable for any of those.
Well, then you don't have a pattern for it.
So the answer is probably
So there must
Yes.
be, if I've got one, there must be more.
yeah, exactly. Fantastic. All right. I don't think I missed anything, did I? Okay, fantastic. I think I'm going to let you talk.
Oh, it's
I don't have my sticky notes, so I'm like, what else am I going to talk about?
okay.
I'm going to remind you guys about noon today, about 10 times.
Okay, well, that's good. You have a minute to do that. And then I did bring this. This is for those of you,
Dang, that's a whole line.
yeah, for those of you in St. Augustine who might be looking for a class, this is my first class in St. Augustine. It
No,
starts
but your second, your first one's the collage.
Oh, I didn't see a date on that. I didn't talk to you about that.
Uh,
So this is the first one, or second one, I think. But this will be in January.
February. January, you're doing the other one.
Clearly, we need to talk.
Clearly, it's on the website.
I'll hold this up. So this one's February?
This will be my first class at some point. But I know you're looking at it thinking, what on earth is she going to teach there? And the whole idea of this is it's a color confidence quilt. And what you do is everybody who signs up for the class brings 3 yards of fabric, one dark, one medium, one light. I actually prefer that you bring a batik, and I prefer you don't use browns. But other than that, you can bring whatever you want, and don't get married to that fabric because you're going to share it with the other people in the class. And from that, we're going to make a quilt. And this is primarily 4 patches. So if you're kind of a beginner, this is a place you can do that because 4 patches are pretty easy to do. And so you learn how to do that. And it's a combination of large, here's a 4 patch here, and here's a 4 patch here, and here's a 4 patch here. So they're all 4 patches. You just learn a real appreciation for looking at color and being able to really start to utilize it. It gets you to a place where you don't necessarily come into the shop and say, I need fabric for a quilt, what should I use? You can actually come in and start choosing your own fabrics and starting to put them together on your own, and then ask for help and see what other people think about it. But it is a fun class. This will be the second time I've taught it. The people who took it the first time really enjoyed it and had a good time.
And they were challenged.
They were.
I remember seeing this. I loved it because some people aren't comfortable with that color theory, and so this was such a fun thing to observe because you saw them going, whoa, they had to really put some thought into it, which we talk about all the time. Challenge yourself, right? Constantly. So this is awesome. I'm so glad you're doing it again.
It is on the class for February. I thought it was in St. Augustine. Yeah, February. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So anyway, so for today, I was thinking about all kinds of things this weekend, and one of the things I was thinking about are little presents for, just how you want to give people just a little something. And so I thought I'd do some things on little presents you can make quickly and easily. So the first thing I came up with was these are little face cloths, and they're just little squares. I actually have just used a towel on the back of this one and a piece of cotton on the front, and you can make them in about, honestly, 5 minutes. And
That's really cool.
And so you take, I've cut it into 4.5-inch squares, but you can use whatever size you want. If you want it smaller, you can make it smaller. If you want it larger, you can make it larger. So I've taken 2 4.5-inch squares. I put them right sides together. And this particular one was made with a dish towel. But I was looking at some of the things that I have to wash my face with, and they're not using terry cloth towels anymore. They're using more microfiber things. So if you want to look around for some microfiber, something to use on the back of these, that would be great too, just as long as it's kind of absorbent. So once you've put them together, you're going to sew a healthy 1/4 inch around the outside. Now remember, there's the 1/4 inch, there's the I like to think of a skinny, scant 1/4 inch.
Skinny 1/4 inch.
And then there's the healthy 1/4 inch, which is a little bit bigger than a regular 1/4 inch. And you want to put it all the way around the side. You want to start about 1 inch in, like right about here, and go around and stop about 1 inch on the other side. And when you do that, you want to make sure you kind of do a little bit of a reverse stitch there, so it kind of holds it in place, because you're going to have to turn it right side up, and that's a pain in the neck, and it pulls on the stitches. So anyway, so you're going to sew all the way around the outside, and it's going to look like that. So once you've done that, thank you. Okay. Then you're gonna trim your corner edges here, your 4 corners. And there was supposed to be a scissors here, but there's not. So you just kind of, so once you've done that, you're gonna turn it right side out. This is probably the hardest part of the whole thing. It's just, I hate this part. I don't make these things very often.
Can I give you a tip?
Sure.
Pull from the farthest corner first.
Or this corner. Tony, the producer, says pull from the farthest corner, and she was right.
And then
It's
you
a
can
lot easier.
grab the corner and pull it in.
Yeah.
You don't turn at the hole because it gets all bunched up.
Okay. And that was my problem, as a matter of fact. I kept getting bunched up. So anyway, Tony gave us the best tip here. Just start from the other side.
Farthest point from the
Farthest corner away.
Yeah, and
And-
because it's small, that's why it is. You were saying it's difficult to flip.
Yes,
But yeah,
yes.
you basically turn and grab the corner. and pull out.
Exactly. And you could do this as a circle and instead of a square, which would be fun, but I didn't want to do that. So once you've got it all turned, you're going to take your little point turner, whatever one you have, and you're going to push out the corners. And usually at this point, once I've got all the corners pushed out, then I kind of bring these together like this so that they're just the way I want them. And then I press it so that it stays that way the whole time I'm sewing it. And then I just sew. And this time, instead of doing that healthy 1/4 inch, you're going to make it fairly close to the edge. Because remember, even though it's a 1/4 inch, you've turned it. And with all that turning, the fabric is really close to the edge, and you want to make sure you catch it all the way around. So once you've done that, you have it all nice and pretty, you can press it, and it turns into one of these. And like I said, it probably takes less time to make it than it took me to tell you how to do it. So you can use all kinds of, you can gather up your scraps and do all kinds of different little fabrics on the back and use a similar size. Now, I was thinking this might be a neat little present for if you have a young teenage girl in your family who is, just starting to think about taking care of her face and wanting to use makeup and all that sort
Or
of
his
stuff.
face.
Or his face, that's right.
We don't get this pretty by doing nothing.
Okay, thank you. So anyway, you can bundle this together, maybe make 10 of these. Put them in a little, bundle them up with a little ribbon, put them together with maybe some face cleanser and some moisturizer, and make that a little stocking stuffer for your young teenager.
That's great.
Or gift card is
So the things that you need to make this are 2 squares of fabric, one which is sort of an absorbent sort of thing like a towel or whatever. And then your pretty side, which is just a piece of cotton fabric.
Your pretty side.
No,
No,
I'm reading a comment.
She's reading a comment.
Okay.
I'm a pretty princess. Thank you.
You said it out loud too.
I am a pretty princess. Thank you.
Okay. So you need your fabric, your cotton fabric, your towel, or whatever you're going to use. You need a point turner to do those corners, and a matching thread. I don't usually like to use matching thread, but here I thought it was better to use something that matched what you're going to need. You also need your iron so that you can press this. And the most important thing that you need is your little vacuum cleaner, because this makes a real mess.
I was just thinking of all the little.
Yeah, so
Which we
if
have.
if you can see the counter here, you can see that I've already got little bits and pieces of terry cloth on here. It only gets worse.
So how much I mean, a fat quarter, like how much fabric do you think you used to get to like for 4 of these? Or 5 of these? I don't know. It seems like you did 2 sets. So I mean, you're right. Use scraps. You got fabric at home most
Yeah.
likely. So this is a great opportunity to utilize some stuff that you already have.
Exactly.
But you were giving them a supply list, so I'm just
Okay, so
That's
each depending upon how you want to do it.
20 out of a fat.
like 20 of them out of the
At
fat
least.
quarter, right?
And you could probably get it, if you wanted to do several, you'd use an 1/8 of a yard, just a little 1/8 of a yard, and cut those into squares, and you'd probably still have 4. But just pulling out your scraps, like if you've got, I think it would be really fun to do something like some of your Tula pink fabrics, and
Fussy cut. And she says, no. I say yes.
I think they'd be really fun. I guess I'm not. I'm pretty
Like my tulip stashes.
Tony like keeps it and
Close
talks
to
to
the
it
chest,
and whispers sweet nothings to her.
Okay,
tulip
so
pepper.
if you're not that attached,
That looks really nice.
It would look nice. And I'm not knocking yours. The OESD Turner is my favorite because it has two sizes on each tip. Yeah,
be nice.
one has like a ball,
Mhm.
and so it's not going to poke through your
Right.
fabric.
Mhm.
But it's steel, so it's got some weight to it, which I don't know why that matters to me. But
I'll have to look at.
you,
I'm
think
not familiar with
you hear
that.
people going chopsticks, and I'm like, the concept is almost there, but no, the right
Yeah.
tool makes the job easier. So the OESD one, which we do carry, I'm sure here, but definitely in Palm Coast as well, is my favorite.
Mhm.
Just FYI.
So that's good to know that there is one because it's you know, I've been sewing for like I don't even know how many years. So a lot of my tools are older. So it's nice to know that there's, you know, new.
Yeah, I'll show it next week or something.
Yeah,
It's
and
awesome.
the important thing to remember is because I do have one of these that's a different one, but it's a little bit more pointed. And because of the fabric that you're using here, you need something that's dull. So that one that you're talking about with the ball tip might be good, might be better, so that it doesn't push through your toweling.
Yeah, and it's got a larger ball and a real fine ball,
Mhm.
so that you can get the corners. So
Right.
it's nice.
Sounds good.
Fantastic. Any questions on? So I thought these were coasters,
That's what I thought too. But
Or
they're
if you'd
which they
like
could
to-
be coasters.
They could be coasters. So if you know, if
If
they
you're
don't
doing
like
their
it for
face
washing their face, just use the other side to put their
That's awesome.
stuff on. And the terry cloth would soak up the water. It's interesting.
Absolutely. By the way, Amanda, who called me a pretty princess, was going to join us because she was one of your students and she
Right.
completed her. But then we were coming to St. Augustine, so the timing wasn't right. So next Monday, hopefully, we can have her on
Oh,
to
good.
show the results of
One of the
hard work and great education
Well,
and fun.
and the great thing about that is I used her cutting mat to demonstrate cleaning up a mat,
Oh,
which I still have.
So you got to give it back to her.
I
You heard
give
it,
it back to
Amanda.
her now.
She's going to give it back, I promise.
You
We'll
do get it back.
hopefully make her give it back to you. Awesome. What else is over there? You got notes? Something else? Or
No, this is it. I'm done.
So you do have a collage class.
Okay, so there's a collage class in January.
That's what I'm saying.
what's
in St.
the
Augustine,
what's the date?
and
You know,
The date is
11th and 18th.
the 11th and the 18th, 2 Saturdays in a row.
which is awesome. So Joann, we've talked about it before, but she's Laura Heine certified. She's been teaching collage quilting for a while, and we try to not do it too often. And in
Right.
Palm Coast, we've done it a handful of times, but we want people to get, so we kind of space out the times that we offer it. Well, we've obviously never offered it here, so how awesome. And I know there's a lot of art quilters and people who are interested in becoming an art quilter here in St. Augustine. So the calendar, January
11th and 18th.
11th and 18th.
It will fill-
Cutupandsew.com. It will fill up for sure.
Yeah, that's usually a full class, and it is really fun. And I think we have enough. I don't know how many tables we have. I was hoping to see the classroom today.
Yeah.
But it fills up. But we try and make sure everybody gets their own table because it takes a lot of space, and you like being able to spread out.
Yeah, and we get messy and it's awesome.
It's
It's
a fun
so
class.
fun.
Mhm.
And even if you're like, okay, that was a lot of work, and I've seen people do this. Some people either love collage quilting or they don't,
Mhm.
but they still go, I liked certain that I learned the technique
Mhm.
because then, like I do, I implement it in almost everything I do,
Yes.
whether it's just one piece here or there, or again,
And-
you're learning a new technique which you can then
Exactly.
apply.
And I've actually used it in some of my quilts. Just, if I want to do something that's really small and applique, and I just don't want to applique it, I'll use that technique to put something on there. Usually it's a little small thing.
Yeah, or if you're like me and you mess up, you go, oh, how can I? Oh, I know. Just slap something over top of it, cover it up, and be like, ta-da!
It's so versatile and it's useful. And I want to encourage you. Let's say you're not into Laura Honey, but you have ideas of your own that you'd like to incorporate. I've had some students who have come in and they've said, you know what I really want to do is this. And we've either drawn that out on a piece of paper and then worked it into a collage, or they figured out how to do it without just by working through the process. And so you don't have to do a Laura Heine. If you want to do Laura Heine, I don't care what pattern you bring, as long as there's a couple that are huge. There are a couple that are taller than I am and wider than I am. I don't want you to do one of those. But
space wise, it would be tough, but also time. You've got 2 sessions, so
Yeah.
you're not going to.
You're not going to finish it.
The big thing is learning the process, learning the technique. But a lot of people have, and just since I've been aware of collage quilting, they look at the Laura Heine and they're like, these are gorgeous. Some of them are really big, and then some of them are small. Or somebody, I remember the first one I ever did, they said, I want a butterfly. Well, we didn't have a butterfly. I said, put the pattern down. I drew her a butterfly. Ta-da! There's your pattern.
There's your butterfly.
So think outside the box.
Yes,
you don't have
absolutely.
to. You don't have to. Yeah, I like that you said that. You don't have to get a Laura Heine pattern.
Yes, and you can think inside the box if you want. If that's where you live, you can be inside the box, but you don't have to be.
Absolutely.
And they do have. I don't know if we carry them. The little whatevers. There's some that are small.
Yeah.
And okay.
All right. Order too.
Okay, and if you see one that you'd like or you have an idea of what you want, then we can order them and have them in stock for you by the time the class starts. But if you just want to learn the technique, there's little small ones like this. A nice size to work with is about, I think it's about 24 by 36 is like the perfect size to do in a 2-day class. So those are some ideas.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
And just bring lots of pictures.
Okay, so Deanna said you could use AccuQuilt to cut out the squares.
Yes, you
Absolutely.
could, and you could cut out the squares with the AccuQuilt, and you can do it all on a serger. I don't have a serger, so.
Yeah.
I know where you can get one. I know where you can get one. And then let's see, AccuQuilt, great cutting system. Denise, I agree. What is the name of the technique again? The collage quilting? Amanda, is that what you're asking about? It's on the calendar, right? So it'll say collage quilting. Yeah. And the technique is literally that. It's collage quilting. But there are a few different people that I guess they use different techniques. Some use like the slide on freezer paper thing. I don't know.
There's a few different techniques. I've tried most of them. For if you're a beginner, if you're just starting out, the Laura Heine way is the way to go.
Absolutely.
It's the easiest to understand. It's the easiest to work with. And then once you learn that technique, then you can start looking at some of the other people who design for collage and incorporate their methods or their ideas into what you're doing.
Yeah. And there's people who have just taken it and just like Kestrel, it's pretty wild. So what you do is you find the look that you like, the technique you like, and then you make it your own.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. I've
Awesome.
decided one of the things that I want to do that I have not done yet is Frank Lloyd Wright designed these windows, these beautiful windows, and they all have black leading in between stained glass, I guess. And my goal is to someday do one of those doors in a collage. I think that would be
That'll be awesome. That'll be very awesome. Okay. But if you have questions about any of that stuff, feel free to send it before or after we're done here. I don't think I missed anything. Did I, Tony? Okay. Don't forget new classes in St. Augustine. Always new classes in Palm Coast as well. Let's see. Just keep them coming. I mean, that's. I think Tony and we have so many educators. It's great. So we've done a great job. Tony has done a great job of really pushing out. So in other words, 2025 calendar is up and has classes on it. We're already talking about February, March. So just especially for those of you that are getting used to our new friends in St. Augustine or wherever you may be, are getting used to the cut up and sew way, we do kind of schedule way out and those classes do fill up. So make sure you put your name on a wait list if it's full so that we can call you if a spot opens up.
Okay.
And it will. Okay, Monday is today. I was going to say Monday. Every Monday is what I was going to say. But at noon. So I've said it a couple times today. It's Cyber Monday. So, of course, we're going to have some Cyber Monday sales. But we're going to be going live. Tony and I are doing, and the show is called, make sure I get this right, Cut Up and Sold Show. You gotta say soul.
Just like that.
So it's gonna be fun. We have, like we're seeing on here, we have friends that are not located right here in Palm Coast or St. Augustine, and you can't always come visit us. And so we're missing the boat by reaching a broader audience and people who are nice and cozy because it's cold at home, but they want to buy stuff and they want to get things on sale. So we're gonna do our first live sell things on. We're gonna sell stuff online today at noon, but then the goal is that we're going to do that every Monday at noon.
So let me understand this. So you're going to go on, let's say you're showing the Charlie Harper fabric, and people can call in right then and there and say, I want to buy 4 yards of that.
We're making it easier. So there will be a link, and we're going to post it. We're going to repeat it. I think we're going to write it on something.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be very easy. We're going to show, let's say I'm selling this Christmas mug.
Okay.
This Christmas mug can be yours today for only no, but so we'll give them the link. They will literally go to the link, see the item, put it in their cart, and then purchase it online.
Okay.
And we have the sales. There's special sales for each item, so it'll be easy. They won't have to go in and search. They don't have to call, and because the communication will be very tough between 2 stores and multiple employees. So it's very streamlined, very easy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but just so you know, I don't think this mug is going to be on.
can't have my mug. Well, how much? You like this hat? You like this shirt?
The auction begins.
So yeah, it's going to be fun. Hey, Joy. Thank you. I thought so. They're in St. Augustine. Okay, yeah. I saw a conversation happening. Yeah, Trist, it's our first time here in St. Augustine doing the quilt talk. It's been fun. So that's today at noon. We're going to probably, I'm assuming there'll be a post, some sort of reminder, but
Because we're going to do it through stream.
yeah, we're doing it just like this. So it'll be fun. So that's today at noon and hopefully every Monday. Tomorrow is, what's the name of it? We haven't decided who it's going to be.
Giving Tuesday.
Giving Tuesday. So this was something that was new to me. And basically, all of in both stores, the sales, whatever the total is, a percentage of that is going to be donated to a charity.
Oh.
And I'm reaching out, trying to figure out, I want to do a local charity, but I love that concept.
Mm-hmm.
And it's right up our alley. We do a Sewing for Charity party every month. Now, every month.
We will.
We will in 2025, right? It used to be every other month, but since we have 2 stores, we can rotate.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
So in theory, every single month we can have a Sewing for Charity party. So it's going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can you watch the replay? I am in an appointment. You mean of the cut up and sold show? Oh, I seen her reaction. Yeah, can we?
Sure, it's going to be on Facebook.
It's going to be on Facebook. So yeah, you can rewatch it and the link will be there. So then you can go. Now, the one thing I'll say is when the item's sold out, it's sold out.
And we will have special coupons that only work.
And we will, and that's right. Thank you. And we will have special coupons that only work for a certain amount of time. So
You watch it.
the sooner you watch it, the better. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it sounds like you have to start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What question?
She asked, will it be on YouTube?
We'll be on YouTube. Yes. So same thing as this. It'll be Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Okay.
It's gonna be fun. Hopefully, we're gonna make it fun,
That's right.
no matter what.
I was gonna say, I don't know how you come to cut up and sew and not have fun.
Yeah, that's right. That's the goal.
Uh-huh.
That's the easy part.
That's the easy part.
You don't love this industry, don't be in it. All right. Am I missing anything, Tony? Code word. Yeah, wow.
Good job. That's why she's the producer.
The code word is, yeah, that's right. Code word is live. So anytime you go to either location of Cut Up and Sew and you're paying with cash, let me rephrase that. When you go to Cut Up and Sew, either location and pay with cash, say the word live and you'll get 2 tickets, which means double the chances to get free money. $25 gift cards. We do that. We do the drawing at the beginning of every month.
Like we did today.
Like we did today. And congrats to our winners, by the way. Those were all new winners. I think all 3 of those were new winners.
There wasn't any
Fantastic.
repeats there.
Yes, that's awesome.
That's cool.
I guess we'll be changing the standing appointment picture is. I mean, depends on what kind of appointment it is. If you need to get your hair did, yeah, maybe you can.
You might want to watch the
postpone
first
that.
one on replay. Make the decision.
No, but if it's something health related, hey, we understand. So, all right. Well, I think that's all I got for today.
Okay, that's all I have.
Well, other than live to create.
You know, when I was a kid, I belonged to a church where we celebrated Advent, and this is the first week in Advent. And I was thinking about that and kind of looking it up online. But what I found was there are 4 words associated with Advent. And this is the first week in Advent, the first week of Advent. The word is hope. And I just hope you guys have a great time creating. And I have a feeling there's a lot of you out there that are thinking, gosh, I hope I can get all this done by Christmas.
I like that. And I hope that you had a wonderful Thanksgiving and all of your holidays are amazing. And I hope that you join us today at noon for the Cut Up and Sold show. I'm just going to have fun saying that.
But
Oh, Messiah.